Hi, we're going to talk about Oolong. Oolong or Oolong, O-O-L-O-N-G or W-U-L-O-N-G, it's the same thing. It's the name of the tea category that sits between green tea and black tea. Oolong, if it's lightly fermented, it's kind of like green tea. Heavier fermented ones taste kind of like black tea. Let's have a look at the leaves. We have got two kind of strippy type of leaves here that are quite darkish color. These are the heavier fermented versions. Both of these are from China. China has got this strippy type of long craft sort of sorted out, if you will. This particular one is from Wuyi, W-U-Y-I. This region makes very well-known rock tea, if you will, rock oolong. Wuyi rock oolong is sometimes sought by people who actually call us up and ask for it by the name. It's known to have a lot of nutrients because it's grown near the cliff rocks. And then there's also this strippy type ones. It's from a place called Chiuchao in China and near the Canton province. And basically, this one and this one taste more like black tea because of the heavy fermented characteristic. Then this middle one here is from from Taiwan, and you can see that they are kind of like little beads. They're basically full leaf that's been twirled into little beads. Now these ones are lighter fermented versions of oolong, and they taste lighter, often taste a bit more floral as well. Versus these darker ones, taste kind of black tea-ish, like it has got a more roasty type of flavor. Some of them, such as this danchong here, is sort of more stone fruit type taste. None of them are usually drunk with milk, and they tend to be served in little cups such as this. So the lighter fermented version ones, particularly well-known in Taiwan. A lot of Chinese drink that, and very high regard in the Chinese tea community. Fujian in China also make quite a few of these type of oolongs as well. So this is not a unique craft to Taiwan, but Taiwanese does make a really nice beady shaped oolong. And if we look at the brewed leaves, the characteristic of brewed leaves of oolong is they're full leaves. Now the inferior quality ones will look really kind of chopped up and stuff. The heavy fermented version ones will actually have more tears on the leaves, but essentially what you're seeing is there's a little bit of brown on the edges of the leaves on a full leaf. And those brown bits is basically showing the fermentation of the leaves. And the leaves typically would be sort of around 3-4 centimeters. There are larger ones, there are smaller ones, just depending on the subspecies of that particular tea. And if you look at the tea brew, the lighter fermented ones is sort of a honey color, and it's got a light floral taste typically, versus a dark one. This one's been brewed for quite some time. It's quite black tea color, but certainly it's got a different sort of taste to black tea. Oolong generally is known as a tea for digestion. A lot of people drink it, especially in Asia, for weight management, digestion, skin, better skin property, radiant skin. And there are celebrities that talk about oolong almost like the miracle weight loss tea. We're not too sure about that one, but we can certainly tell you that oolong is great after meal, especially if you have heavy meals, a lot of meats or carbohydrates. Oolong is certainly a fantastic cup after meal. To brew it, essentially you brew it sort of similarly to green tea or black tea in the sense of good old boiling water. But you will find that with the beady ones, the first cup tend to be lighter, and the second and the third infusion are stronger and taste more flavoursome because the leaves are gradually opening up, especially the beady shaped ones. So oolong is also treasured by a lot of Chinese tea drinkers for its layering of taste. A lot of green tea drinkers, once they've moved on to Oolong, they don't go back to green tea because they find green tea kind of single layer in its flavor profile. So there you have it, a little bit about Oolong. If you have any questions about Oolong or any other tea, or if there is something that you want us to show you on a video, feel free to drop us a line on the email address, team@teas.com.au, that's TEAM@teas.com.au.